know what's prettier in St. Louis, Missouri. The arch, which is beyond those trees, or this amazing new bridge that goes onto Interstate 70. Both pretty impressive. I don't know why the football stadium and the baseball stadium in Kansas City are not lit up. Most of the times you go to cities and their football and baseball stadiums are all lit up at night. Welcome everybody to another daily vlog. A vlog that happens daily, sometimes from Junction City, Kansas. Hold on here. No coffee yet. I'm gonna go get coffee in a second though. Yeah, welcome everybody. So much has happened this morning. So much. It's insane. Last night, you see me drive. I've been pulling a lot of all-nighters lately, at least for the last 2 days. And last night was no exception. It's just because I'm bumping that 70-hour clock. I actually need to sit for 2 days to get my normal hours back to where I can work at a regular, decent time. Wake up in the morning, go to bed, sleep at night, wake up. You know, the normal human cycle. Your normal human cycle could be working all night and sleeping all day. I don't prefer that, though I do wish that traffic during the daytime was similar to nighttime. But it's not. It's not. So what happened was, last night when I started the vlog, I was coming into St. Louis, Missouri, across that amazing bridge. I don't know what's more picturesque. Well, at nighttime, I'm gonna call the bridge, the I-70 bridge in St. Louis, Missouri, more picturesque than the giant arch, than the archway on the far side of the river, or on this side of the river in St. Louis. You guys know where it is. The arch at nighttime is nothing compared to that bridge. Now during the daytime, they flop. When the sun's up and reflecting off that arch, that's pretty amazing to see. But nighttime, it's that bridge. So you've seen that, and coming into Kansas City, when I was passing the football stadium and the baseball stadium, where I think it's the Chiefs and the Royals, or I haven't been in sports in a long time, but where those stadiums were, even though they were, what I found fascinating about that was it was around 2 o'clock in the morning, and the stadiums were pitch black. There was no lights on, nowhere. And I thought that was odd, because most major U.S. cities that I go to that has a Major League Baseball stadium or a football stadium, they're all lit up, all beautiful, all night colored lights and billboards, big gigantic signs of certain players or something, or concerts coming, or not in Kansas City. I think they're trying to conserve electricity. I don't know what they're doing, but it was totally pitch black pretty much. Fast forward to this morning, as the sun rises, I get to my destination. I'm here. Look, I'm not kidding. It's that white building right there, that building. So I pull in and give my paperwork to security. They have a security guard shack over there. Handed him my paperwork. He opened it up, looked at it real fast. I said, "What time's your appointment, sir?" And I go, 10 a.m. I'm a half hour early. "Well, you're a little bit more earlier than that, Sonny." That's what he told me. Oh, he didn't say the Sonny part. Monday morning. Monday. That's not going to do. Monday's not going to do. I can't sit here for 2 days. I got to be on my way back to Florida. If not today, at least by Monday morning, from somewhere up north here, I have to be en route back. So my company's plan was deliver here at 10 a.m. this morning, head over to Iowa, take a load of beef from Hormel from Iowa up to Minnesota, to the Hormel up there, drop the trailer, hook up to an empty, go over to Wisconsin tomorrow night. I have a loaded trailer sitting there waiting for me. Hook up to it. I can leave there. I have to take another 10-hour break, and then leave Monday morning. That'll give me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's 1,334 miles to Orlando. So I figure 6, that's 12. That's not a middle finger, by the way. Yeah, see how I planned that out? I did it properly. 134 miles. That would be ideal. And I mean, any traffic, construction, stuff like that would put a damper in that time frame. So, but it would be doable. Kind of. I'm thinking. I don't know. Things this week have not been going my way. That's all I know. And this is just another sign of it. But I just got off the phone with our weekend person, and he contacted somebody. They're going to have somebody come in today on their day off, on their very special day off, and unload my truck. So they're going to be here at noon. So my appointment now is not 10 a.m. It's going to be at noon. There's nobody at work right now, but one person is coming in to unload me. Then they're going to work on, when I talk to the dispatch on the phone, they go, yeah, it doesn't look like you're going to make it back. You're not going to make it back. And I need to be at the airport at a specific time. Yeah, I don't have to be there. I mean, but since someone's coming in, I need to be there to pick them up. If not, I mean, they could Uber over to the resort, but I prefer to be there face to face, mano y mano. But we'll just have to see how that goes. But so far, it looks like unload here, probably go to Iowa and pick that load up from Minnesota, and I'm kind of hoping there's just a load right there where I'm delivering and going right back to Florida, because I know Hormel goes to Florida. So if I'm delivering it to Hormel this evening and have a loaded trailer sitting there waiting for me, I could blow out of there Sunday and I'd have plenty of time. So that's the plan. That's my plan in my head. But my plan in my head is usually a lot different than everybody else's. Well, thanks. Got a new message. Things have changed a little bit. Yes, you see me this morning. This is kind of a mishmash of my day. So what happened from the last clip that you've seen to now is there's been a lot of hours in between. A lot of waiting, a lot of relaxing. It's one of those days. It's just the way sometimes truck driving is. Sometimes there's a lot of sitting and waiting. So anyway, I got that turkey off about noon, but it took so long that I actually got stuck there for 10 hours. I couldn't come. I was supposed to be at this place this morning. It did not happen. It did. So I took a 10-hour break over in Kansas. Now I'm in a town called Lenox, Iowa, Lenx or something. And where I was supposed to be to pick up my load to go to Minnesota. And well, it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I made it here. Problem is, there's no cars up front. So I'm actually hoping they're still open. This week has not been my week. Not been my week at all. I just hope this door's unlocked. It would kind of suck. If it's unlocked, there's probably somebody here. But there's no lights on except for that awesome blue. Ooh, it's open. Door's open. That's a good sign. A good sign. Okay, that's not a light. That's a bug zapper. That's a bug zapper. Would you look at that? I love the colors of those things. Okay. Office window here. Hello, anybody here? Hello. There's computers. Computers. Ooh, there's lights in here. There's lights. Whoa. Ooh, it's cold in here. It's not a good sign. Hello. What's going on? I think everybody has gone home for the weekend. That schnook. Well, maybe, I don't know what trailer I'm supposed to pick up. I don't have any of my information. Ooh, look here. There's bills. Maybe one of these is mine. I know I'm going to a town called Gaylord. Okay, that's Omaha. Gaylord. Trailer T86. We don't do letters. Here's another one. T85. My bills aren't there, so I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. It's bad. Nobody communicates anymore. I have no information. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I guess wait until morning. Which I really don't want to do. I'd like to get out of here as fast as possible, get to Minnesota, because my next load picks up at 2300 tomorrow night. I think that's like 11 o'clock, right? Yeah, 11 o'clock tomorrow night in Minnesota, where I'm supposed to be taking this load. So where I'm delivering this load once I get up there is the same place that is supposedly going to have a loaded trailer for me going to South Georgia. Now, their plan is deliver the load in South Georgia Wednesday morning, and if they can't find something for me, they're just going to go ahead and let me shoot on down into Florida, where I really don't have to take anything down. My company's being pretty cool about that. There's a lot of people complain about their companies that they work for. I have zero issues with Cocky Trucking. They really do bend over backwards to keep the drivers happy. I'm pretty fortunate. It's just sometimes things just don't work out with the places that you pick up at. The sun has risen. I'm up. It's early morning. Pretty much just spent the night. I dropped my trailer last night, so it's just me bobtailing. I think I found the trailer I'm supposed to pick up, but at the moment, still nobody here. I don't know where to get my paperwork. Bad thing about weekends, people sometimes just enjoy them and blow off work. How rude. I got things to do, places to see, people to go, or whatever. I found my paperwork. It was actually in a different office under somebody's keyboard, which I'm not used to going inside offices at other people's businesses, especially when the offices are closed, and digging through the computer rooms and the dispatch rooms and stuff like that. It's not normal. I mean, it's not what we're supposed to be doing. But I found my paperwork. It was there. Somebody did not put it where it was supposed to be. A little bit of hunting and snooping took care of my issue. Now at the moment I got about 1 hour to kill, and I never really get to do this. I don't get to just kind of slowly just travel down old country roads, especially in Iowa. This one's fairly well paved. Maybe it's not, but it does look like it's a county road. It's actually a county road, so you would think it would be paved, but it's not. This is the type of country living that I kind of enjoy, but can never do again. Can never live like this again. I got used to the big cities like Tampa and Orlando, Anaheim, places like that. I couldn't live out here anymore. As a child, I've lived in places like this, and it was fun. If you're a kid, it lets your imagination grow a little bit. But once you experience theme parks, beaches, and excitement and fun, this kind of all becomes something totally different. Would you look at this? This isn't what I wanted to show you, but this is kind of cool too. As I was traveling down that road right here, I seen this right over here. This screams October. This screams fall. It screams almost, well, I mean, if it actually screamed, it'd freak me out. If you screamed, I would be frightened. So look at this, a pumpkin patch. This is awesome. I have been known this time of season to carry a gourd. What are pumpkins called? Are the gourds? They're just squash, right? Are they a gourd? I don't know. But I've been known to carry one on my truck periodically this time of year. But this year here, focused on one thing. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. That's of next week. That's what I'm focused on. And finding strange things in the middle of nowhere is just a bonus. It's like the icing on the cake. The cherry on top of the Twinkie. So plans have not changed. The plan is, last night it kind of messed up. The plans messed with my head a little bit. I was worried. When I have plans in my head, I try and stick with those plans, but sometimes because of my job and the way load assignments go and stuff like that, things get messed up, and I get a little bit worried. Can I do this? You make these plans, you get everything organized, everything reserved, talk to the people that you need to talk to, and grease people's palms so things get done, and then come to find out you may not be able to do it, no matter how far in advance you've done things. But I think that being like that as a truck driver, especially over the last 30 years, I've been getting used to that. It's taken 30 years to get used to it, but now I'm at that age and that point in my life where I'm not a young whippersnapper anymore, and I can just let things go sometimes. But when there's other people involved and you're looking to enjoy time with somebody else and do things, it's not just you have to worry about. If it was just me, I can kind of be a little bit more lax and not worry. But when you have other people involved, you start to freak out, and that kind of relaxation, kind of no stress thing kind of goes to the wayside. But so far, so good. It looks like things are going to work out, at least at the moment. God willing, and the creeks don't rise, and I don't screw up my 70-hour clock over the next 2 days. Everything should be golden. I sign off and go back to my truck. Look out here and look at this. It's just sitting. How much do you think something like that cost? I don't even know what it is. It's some sort of farming equipment, but it's just sitting there getting overgrown and no longer in use, it looks like. But that has to be pretty expensive, and farmers just kind of let that stuff rot out in the fields when they don't use it anymore. If it was me, I'd sell it. I'd clean it up and sell it. I don't know why people just let stuff like that rot unless it's a tax write-off. That could be. Every time I come to the Midwest and farm country, corn country, I see stuff like that where it's just rotting out in the field. But that stuff's expensive. Does the government subsidize these farmers enough to where they can just throw hundreds of thousands of dollars of equipment off and just let it rot so they can get new stuff every year? I don't know. I don't know how subsidies work. I don't know how none of that stuff works, but look at the size of this thing. It is ginormous. Wow. Yeah, this is pretty big. Pretty massive. Here, let me set my Segway over there by it. Go, Segway. Go over. Segway's pretty big, but my Segway's not tiny by any means, but look at the size of that tire compared to my Segway. It's actually way taller than me. I'm gonna stand up here. That is a big tire. It's pretty big. All right, everybody. It should be time for me to get going and head up to Minnesota. I should be there in about 6 hours. Drop that trailer, get ready to hook up to my next trailer, and head on down to Florida. Don't think I'm going to be doing much vlogging of any particular content en route down. I got 2 days from Minneapolis area to make it to Orlando, so it's going to be go, go, go. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep going and look forward to the vlogging that's about to take place later this week. So I will talk to you guys on the next one. I love you all. Please remember, I was going to try and come up with I'm in the cornfield, so I was trying to come up with a corny joke. It's not going to happen. Peace out, everybody.